start on our backs. Place your hands on your hips, straighten your elbows, walk your ribs away from your pelvis. Lift your head, lay it back down. Take a big inhale, let your belly expand, ribs go wide, collarbones rise. Exhale with a ha sound, like you're fogging up a mirror. Then changing to the 2-part breath, keep the abs taut. Inhale, ribs widen, collarbones rise. Exhale, abs get tighter like you're cinching up a belt that's going from your back to the front. Belly comes down towards the spine as a result. Hold that contraction about 50%, inhaling into ribs wide, collarbones rise. Exhale, ribs collapse. Abdominal wall tightens to 80 or 90% of a contraction. And then close the lips on the ha sound so you can still hear it in your throat. And that's the ujjayi breath that we'll use throughout this practice. Get your pelvis level. You want when your hands get level, that's a level pelvis, and there's usually a slight arch in the low back. Low back is slightly off the floor. Low ribs are trying to touch the floor. Shoulders are broadening. Draw your right knee into your chest, keeping neutral spine, keeping that arch in the low back. Foot goes up to the sky and lower it down on the exhale. Inhale, draw it in, give it a squeeze. Foot goes up, exhale, lower. Pelvis stays very still and level. So the leg is moving in the hip socket. No rocking on the pelvis. It's like you're in concrete from your tailbone to the top of your head. Press the back of your head and your low hairline down into the floor, about 50% pressure. Give it a little push. You're strengthening your neck. Switch. Press the hairline down. Try to make your breath as long as you can. If you can exhale for 5, inhale for 5. If you can exhale for 7, inhale for 7. Working your way up to 10 or even 15. Tighten, tighten, tighten the abs. Scoop the belly like an ice cream scooper, making a divot, and the abs are pulling down. You can feel this abdominal contraction all the way from the back, all the way around to the abs, to the belly button even, and it's moving downward. Lengthen the leg. You're going to lift it a half an inch off the mat as if it's in super glue. Super glue's holding it down and you're giving it a little pull upward. Ujjayi breathing. Level your pelvis, so you probably have to weight your right hip some. Shoulders broadening. Low ribs trying to touch the mat, keeping the arch in the low back. Face softening. Get fascinated with the movement of your ribs, the movement of your lungs. Abs continually working, 50% on the inhale, 80% on the exhale. Switch. Press the hairline into the mat. Give it a good 50% push.